What's going on, everyone? I hope y'all are doing well today. So, today I want to talk about Dkoldies. Um, they did me dirty. They really did. I'm not happy about it at all. So I gotta get this out here and speak my mind. Give me a second. I gotta clean these off. A little dirty again. Oh, jeez. That's the thing when wearing glasses. You gotta always clean them off, like every other day. But I like to be able to see what I'm doing when I'm working and moving around because I never did have the greatest vision or the greatest eyesight. Just bear with me a moment. Alright, that's a lot better. Not as much crud on my glasses. Alright, now we can get into it. I apologize for that 2 minute pause or whatever it was, a minute 30-second pause. Yeah, DK Oldies, they ripped me off. They were supposed to sell me 18 games, and I paid, I think it was 257 plus tax, so it came to 267 or 266 for the order that I did a few weeks ago. And so I placed the order for 18 games. Everything went through. I said, thank you for purchasing from us. Thank you for your order. And I waited 3 or 4 days for it to come in the mail, and it came in pretty quickly. The shipping was fast, you know. But the thing is, um, when I checked in the box, there were only 16 games there. There weren't 18 games like I was promised, you know. And I have the games right here on the floor, actually. So I have definite proof that these motherfuckers scammed me. Because minus Sakura, minus this game because they didn't have it in stock. I had to order that from eBay. But minus that, we have a stack here of games, right? But there were two that they didn't get. Mission Impossible Operation Surma and excuse me, and also Skate or Die 2. So, like, these people must be idiots because, like, it was in my order, right, to have 18 games. But these people didn't send me those 2 games. So, what did I do? I waited a day to hear back from them, right? Oh yeah, I think this is their receipt, so I do have proof here that they didn't give me what I ordered. Not in full, that is. So, here's this piece of paper right here. Right there. And then here's the other piece that they apparently cut off in half or something of my order, right? So, it's their job to make sure that I get every single game that I purchased, right? Well, there were still 2 games that they didn't send me. And so I saw on the sheet of paper here that it said contact. And I was like, what does that mean? You know, when I saw that, it said contact there. So I think it meant I had to contact them. So I called these people up during the day 3 times on separate days. Did they answer the phone? Joey in his shorts video and one or two videos said, "We are Dkoldies. We are a professional business that sells video games. We sell new and used video games. We buy and sell as well. So we will buy your products. We offer some of the greatest deals on retro games of all time." Load of bullshit right there from what I've experienced, because a lot of the prices there were ridiculously expensive. Like Tony Hawk's Underground 2 is $35 on their site, but I could get on eBay for $15. Resident Evil 2 they want $90 for on their site, or a cosmetically flawed copy was like 65 or 70. I got the damn game off of eBay for about $58, and that's with the shipping included. So clearly you're not. You're not cheaper than you're saying. You're lying. Mortal Kombat 2 for Sega Genesis. eBay complete in box with the manual and the case and everything. $25. DK Oldies wants 40 for it. There's something wrong there with your pricing, DK Oldies. And Joey is lying to you, saying that they give some of the fairest deals on retro games. That is a load of bullshit. They are lying out of their asses. Also, there's no like stopping you from buying a game that you see on their site, right? You get, I mean, this is just a piece of paper, but you can see that there's a list of games here, you know, that I was supposed to get. 2 of them I didn't get. Why? Because of their faulty system on their computer, because you're ordering it from your phone or from a laptop or an actual computer. You're ordering the shit. So when you're ordering games from them and it says that it's available, a good cartridge or cosmetically flawed, and it says one of them is available, so you click on it and you add it to the cart, you'd assume that you'd be able to get the game, right? Well, no, that's not how it works with them. Apparently, if they don't have it in stock, you know what happens? They ship out the majority of your games. They keep your money and tell you to go fuck yourself, basically. Because what do they do? Hold on a second. What do? They do absolutely nothing to fix the problem. Because I called them up 3 times and they didn't answer their phone at all. Okay? Terrible customer service. Joey said, "We offer some of the greatest customer service." He said it in the same video. "If you ever have a problem, be sure to contact us directly. DK Oldies, located in Normanton, Pennsylvania. And you call that number, someone will gladly assist you over the phone and take your call. And we will help you out fixing your problem and your issue." No, they didn't fix my problem or my issue. Because what happened was they didn't even pick up the phone. So, very frustrating. Poor customer service. And then when I messaged them on Instagram about, fixing the problem, the guy said, "Oh, sure, no problem. We'll look into it." He looked into it in a day or two. He got back to me and said that they sent me several messages under my email account, and they said that they were going to fix the problem and reimburse me my money, right? Or send me a store credit through their system, the 30 or 35 bucks that they owe me for the 2 games. Well, guess what? I waited several days. I checked those emails. I couldn't find the emails that he was talking about or she was talking about. So I messaged them again and told them that. And I also told them I didn't get my store credit back. And then they sent me a message a few hours later saying, "I'm sorry, but we can no longer assist you. There is nothing much more we can do. Just go contact us on the phone or look it up on dkoldies.com." So fuck these people, man. These people suck. These people are not legit. They're not a good business after all. I'm seeing through the lies too now. So I'm starting to think Review Tech USA was right about these people. Because if they were good people, they would do their damn jobs and get this straightened out. But you know what? Now I don't really care because I got this right here. I got the GameCube version off of eBay and it came in and the disc is in good shape. The only thing it didn't have was the manual, but I was willing to buy it anyways for the price because GameCube games are not cheap, you know. So I didn't get the Xbox version of this game, but I do have the GameCube version. And the disc is in really good shape, you know. So I don't know, man. I've had bad luck with eBay on one or two or three occasions. At Dkoldies, you know, I've had two times where they did me wrong. I didn't get my copy of Road Rash on Sega Genesis, and I didn't get this game on Xbox, and I didn't get Skate or Die 2. So now I'm just done with Dkoldies. I can't buy from them anymore because I don't trust their quality assurance as they talk about because it's bullshit. They're lying. They're saying that they give some of the greatest deals on games. I found better deals on eBay and going to Mr. Deals versus Dkoldies. They want $200 for a PS2 with the cords and controller, and it comes with no memory card, comes with no games. I could go to Mr. Deals, get a PS2 for I think $75, get a bunch of games for around $200. Probably about 4 or 5 games, right? And a memory card. And maybe an extra controller for that price. So Dkoldies does not have the greatest deals on video games. You're getting ripped off if you buy from them. And their quality assurance thing is a lie because of the fact that they don't even pick up their phones when you call them. You have to leave a message. They don't bother to call you back. So you have to call them again. And do they call you back after that time? No, they don't. And that just proves that the customer service is terrible. Now, as far as refurbishing consoles and things like that, I don't know, but I have seen before he deleted this channel, I saw Review Tech USA show proof that they didn't refurbish the consoles at all. There was still dirt in them. They may have gotten better at that by now, but go back like 5 years ago, they didn't do anything to clean out those consoles. And they were still charging people the money for it. And then when they didn't work, they sent them right back to Dkoldies. Because they're like, screw these people. You know, these people just ripped us off. You're a professional business. And Joey is the biggest guy in the corporation, besides Drew, the owner, right? Joey's like the face of it all because he's the one filming these orders and whatnot. But I'm not impressed because what I'm seeing is a lot of hypocrisy between the company and between Joey and all these other people like Lexi, who's his new assistant with shipping out these orders because apparently Marty left, he quit, you know, so they had to fill the void and find somebody else to help Joey. Now it's Lexi and Joey filming orders, you know, but it's ridiculous. These people, they got like 20 people working there, plus the owner who drops in now and then, and they don't know how to do their job. Like, it's just ridiculous. So overall, I don't agree with Dkoldies anymore. I think that they do sell working stuff, which is great, but the price is just not right on a lot of these games. A lot of them are higher than the market value, and a lot of their customer service is poor, and they need to change that. They need to fix what the problem is. If someone comes to them as a consumer, as someone buying games from them, they need to do their job and make it right. Not make up excuses about fixing the problem and then doing nothing about it. Because if they had done something about it, they would have sent me those 2 games in the mail with the package. Or they would have sent them separately to me. But did they do that? No, they did not do that. In fact, they made up excuses about correcting the problem. And then when I confronted them about it, they said we can no longer further assist you or help you out. You got to go and call us again or go on the site. And I went on the site to try and get the money or use the store credit to buy two different games from them, and it said you don't have significant funds. So they did not give me my $35. So fuck them. You know, they really robbed me. They robbed me out of that money, and they robbed me out of those two games. So I wouldn't trust them now. I do like that when I bought a Wii controller off of them versus eBay, though. That Wii controller I bought off of eBay, it didn't work at all. So I had to buy the Wii controller from Dkoldies, and when I got that one and hooked it up to my Wii U, it worked fine. So that was quality. There are certain things about Dkoldies and eBay that I'm seeing that's quality and then not quality. So I think I'm gonna go and trust eBay more than Dkoldies, because they have better prices on games. I can counter offer deals on games, and sometimes the seller accepts my offer. Other times they don't, but that's okay. It's more fair than Dkoldies that'll give you a price on a game, and you can't counter offer it or anything. You just got to add it to the cart, and then once you're done adding 10 or 11, 12, 13, 20 games, whatever amount of games you want from their shop, you're going to have to pay plus the taxes and fees. With eBay, I don't have to worry about that. I can make counter offers on it until we agree on a price, me and the seller, and then buy the item with maybe a little bit of shipping on it, or maybe it'll be free shipping, so I don't have to pay for the shipping. Depends on the item, the game that I buy. But I think that's better than Dkoldies. And I also check conditions, because on eBay I don't buy acceptable condition stuff. It's got to be good or above, because if it's acceptable, the disc is usually all scratched up. I don't want that. So that's just my rant on Dkoldies. They're not as good as they seem. And I've come to that conclusion. I know I may not have seen like that before because I had good things going with them, but after two times of them ripping me off, now I have less faith in them to do their job and do what is right. Anyways, that's all I got to say. I know this wasn't a very positive video, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I am Larry the Batman fan. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning into my videos, and I appreciate the 300 subscribers. We are now on the road to 400 subscribers, and hopefully we will get there eventually. Hopefully soon. Anyways, thank you for watching. God bless you, and thank you for tuning in and everything else. God bless you. Take care. Peace.